Under the hood of the Dodge 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype lies a heart built for pure domination, an engine that redefined drag strip power. In 1967, Dodge's experimental performance division created the 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype, an ultra-rare, drag-only engine built to dominate NHRA drag racing. Only a handful were ever constructed, each hand-assembled from race-grade alloy components. Lightweight internals, forged steel rods, aluminum heads, and a reinforced block combined to make it a formidable racing machine. The intake valves measured 2.25 inches, exhaust valves 1.94 inches, and the compression ratio exceeded 12:1. Every detail from porting and airflow to oil and cooling systems was engineered for maximum track performance, making it far too powerful and fragile for street use. Its sole purpose was NHRA dominance. Dodge sought an edge in drag racing after the 426 HEMI's NASCAR successes. Standard engines could not deliver the torque, airflow, or weight optimization needed for consistent quarter-mile domination. Engineers focused on weight reduction, strength, and high RPM efficiency. Aluminum blocks and heads, thin wall bearings, and magnesium valve covers reduced weight, while reinforced components maintained integrity under extreme conditions. Design and hidden secrets. The engine's secrets included a drag-only configuration, hand-ported high-flow heads, a reinforced block, and lightweight alloy internals. These engines were never sold to the public. Aggressive camshaft lift and duration allowed maximum cylinder filling at high RPMs, unmatched by contemporaries. Intake ports created swirl for complete combustion. Exhaust ports scavenged gases efficiently, and hemispherical chambers optimized flame propagation. Insiders estimated 600 to 700 horsepower, far beyond standard engines of the era. Performance and racing role. Its NHRA racing role was unparalleled. Legendary drivers like Don Garlits, Tom McEwen, and Dyno Don Nicholson piloted cars powered by the engine, setting elapsed time records and top speeds. Drivers reported instantaneous launches, precise throttle response, and acceleration unmatched by competitors. Extreme maintenance and specialized handling were required. Even minor misuse could damage the fragile components. The engine represented Dodge's engineering prowess. Why legendary? It demonstrated Mopar drag racing dominance and forced competitors to innovate. Why made? To win NHRA drag races and showcase Dodge's technical superiority. How made? Every engine was hand-assembled using race-grade alloys, forged internals, lightweight rods and pistons, high-flow aluminum heads, and carefully tuned cams, optimized for track conditions. Between 1967 and 1970, the 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype excelled in NHRA events. Don Garlitz's Swamp Rat cars set quarter-mile records, while McEwen and Nicholson achieved repeated victories. The engine consistently outperformed competitors in elapsed time and top speed, forcing rival teams to improve engine technology, port designs, and tuning strategies. Core engineering. At its core is the 426 cubic inch, 7.0-liter HEMI 5.8, boasting a 12.5:1 compression ratio, 425-plus horsepower, and nearly 490 pound-feet of torque. Every component was engineered for performance: reinforced block to handle torque spikes, forged steel rods and pistons for extreme durability, aluminum high-flow heads with oversized intake and exhaust valves, hand-ported intake and exhaust for smooth airflow, aggressive camshaft profiles, unlocking high RPM power, lightweight magnesium and alloy components for reduced mass, optimized cooling and oiling systems for extreme track conditions. Fuel flowed through a cross-ram intake manifold with dual Holley carburetors paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, producing explosive acceleration and blistering top-end speed. Hand-assembled, fragile outside racing, and extremely rare, this engine was a weapon and a legend, the ultimate expression of drag racing engineering, controversy, and fragility. These features allowed the engine to perform at levels standard engines could not reach. While dominant on the strip, it was fragile outside racing and limited to purpose-built drag cars. NHRA scrutinized the engine for giving Dodge an unfair competitive advantage, while rival manufacturers complained it was hand-built, expensive, and not production-based. Despite the controversy, Dodge's dominance reshaped drag racing strategies. Even a masterpiece like the 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype faced struggles. Including the famed A925 HEMI, engines suffered from complexity, high manufacturing costs, and early mechanical issues, a result of ambitious performance goals. Engineering challenges. Engineering, the HEMI pushed Chrysler's team to the limit. Rocker arm design. Engineers struggled to find the correct rocker arm length to angle valves properly in the compact hemispherical heads. The solution, tilt the heads slightly inboard. Head bolt placement. Each cylinder required 5 bolts instead of 4, but the inner bolt interfered with the intake port. Engineers had to thread it from below. Airflow optimization. The intricate HEMI design complicated intake and exhaust flow at high RPMs. Valve train. Complexity. The high-performance valve train was fragile and expensive, limiting durability. The engine's bulky and heavy design, with twin rocker shafts and complex head castings, added to production challenges. High manufacturing costs made the HEMI an exotic, race-only engine. Early blocks sometimes developed cracks from the main journals up the cylinder walls, and intake port alignment problems created difficult-to-seal gaps. These hurdles, engineering complexity, fragile components, and steep costs meant the 426 HEMI Lightweight was too ambitious for mass production. While a track legend, Chrysler eventually shifted to the simpler, more production-friendly street HEMI, retaining performance spirit in a more practical form. Legacy? The engine's legacy remains unmatched. It became a symbol of Dodge and Mopar drag racing dominance, influencing future HEMI designs and pushing competitors to innovate. Surviving examples are ultra-rare collector items, often displayed at car shows or auctioned for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Cars like Swamp Rat remain legendary for speed, engineering precision, and racing success. Every component was designed for speed, torque, and reliability on the drag strip. From reinforced block to forged internals, high-flow aluminum heads, oversized valves, hand-ported intake and exhaust, aggressive cam profiles, high compression, lightweight alloys, and optimized cooling and oiling systems, the engine maximized NHRA performance. Fragile outside racing but dominant on the strip, it cemented its place in drag racing history. The 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype is a benchmark of performance, secrecy, and engineering. Ultra-rare, drag-only, and hand-assembled, it combined lightweight construction, massive airflow, reinforced internals, and specialized racing components. Its influence persists in racing technology and muscle car history, with surviving examples among the most valuable collector cars worldwide. Every design choice was intentional, from hemispherical combustion chambers to aggressive cams and lightweight alloys, everything targeted maximum track performance. Its hidden secrets, racing history, features, specifications, drivers, controversies, and legacy tell the complete story of one of the most legendary drag-only engines ever produced by Dodge. Thanks for watching. If you loved exploring the legendary 426 HEMI Lightweight Prototype, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us. Stay tuned as we uncover more hidden secrets of iconic engines and dive deeper into the world of ultimate performance machines.